You kept all the things I threw away. A leaf I picked, a birthday card I made, holding on to memories of you and me. We didn't last a year. Oh, we're just a box of souvenirs. 'Cause maybe I pulled the panic cord, and maybe you were happy I was bored. Maybe you wanted you to change. Maybe I'm the one to blame, and this meant more to you than it did to me. And I was full of doubt, and you believed. And the more that you keep coming over, the more I know it's over, dear. Oh, we're just a box of souvenirs. And maybe I pulled the panic cord, and maybe you were happy I was bored. Maybe you wanted you to change. Maybe I'm the one to blame. Maybe I pulled the panic cord, and maybe you were happy I was bored. Maybe you wanted you to change. Maybe I'm the one to blame. Oh, maybe you were just too nice to me. Maybe it took me way too long to leave. Maybe once we felt the same. Maybe I'm the one to blame. Maybe I'm the one to blame.
Gabrielle Aplin had hardly been heard of before December when her version of Frankie Goes to Hollywood's The Power of Love shot to #1. Since then, she's toured Australia with Ed Sheeran, had millions of hits on YouTube, and even started her own record label.
Lots of things, hasn't she? You've done lots of things. Good morning. All remarkable achievements, given that she is just 20 years old. We're going to talk to you in a minute. First, though, we're going to listen to some of your music.
Please don't say you love me.
Gabrielle's with us now.
Hi.
Well, that's the single is the one that sort of really put you on the map for everyone.
Yeah, it really kind of pushed everything off. We had a plan and everything, but that kind of went out the window when that happened. So.
Did you even know the Frankie Goes to Hollywood original? Because I mean, the age thing, you can't.
We
have,
do.
I remember it very well. But
So I actually do. I think
born.
it was just a classic, so everyone knows it, I guess. Yeah.
But you weren't born when it came out, obviously.
No.
And it's such a different take on it as well. Were you nervous doing that? Doing something completely different with it?
I wasn't at first. I was so excited, and then when it came to it, I was like, oh, this is going to be on TV a lot. So then I kind of
it was on an advert, wasn't it?
Yeah, but then it was already done at that point, so I couldn't really be nervous. So I was just really excited.
We won't witter on about your age too much, but you are only 20.
Yeah.
And there you are in the video. You've got the grand piano in that beautiful surroundings, almost like the sort of John Lennon type feel. Is that a lot of pressure? Are you okay with that? Or nerves?
Do you know, the whole video thing was really, really fun, and I kind of had a lot to say and where we, like the location and stuff, so it was really kind of, it felt like it was my thing anyway, so it was really nice.
You've got a new album out, we'll talk about that in a minute. First, tell me about when you first started writing, because you were a teenager, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd always been into kind of creative writing and poetry and stuff, so I actually started writing before I started music, and then when I learned kind of how to play the piano just randomly by ear, I kind of learnt cover songs, and then I realised I could put music to words, and then I discovered how to write songs, so.
And you're doing this at home? Is that just something that's for your own enjoyment?
I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just doing it at home, for fun, and just put my stuff online just to see. And it was really nice getting feedback from people around the world as opposed to people I knew, because I was so shy I wouldn't have said it to them. So
and what was
it was really random.
What was the point at which either you thought or someone said to you, you shouldn't just be doing this at home. You should be doing it for real?
It was. Probably when I left college and I was like, well, I'm not going to university, I'm going to do this and then maybe go back afterwards. So yeah, and I haven't been yet.
You set up your own record label as well?
Yeah.
So are you you record for the record label and you've got somebody else as well, or how's it going?
Kinda. I mean, at the time I just set it up so I could release my own music, and then I got signed, so I couldn't use it for me anymore. I was able to keep my old stuff on there, and I can put out other things on there now.
We live in an era, don't we, of well, some people don't like the sort of talent show route. At the end of the day, if people are good, they're good, and it doesn't really matter. But yours is a very different story in a way, isn't it? The idea you write your own stuff, you've kind of there's been an interest in you, and then you sort of emerged, rather than the other way around, rather than being sort of foisted on everyone to 10 million people initially.
It's a bit, I don't really know how it happened, but it just kind of happened. But I think kind of talent shows are really good for a certain kind of artist, and I think if I went on one, I probably wouldn't do that well.
Why do you think that?
I think it depends. I think it's for people with amazing big voices that kind of don't have any other way of being heard, I guess. I think it's really good for some people. I think for me, I'd probably rebel a bit too much, maybe. I don't know.
Having listened to your music, you've got such a beautiful, clear voice. And that first one, which I think, you'll tell us what you're playing in a minute, but it's kind of quite country as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it was because I didn't really know it would have that sound when we started recording it. It just kind of ended up that way, so.
And you've just come back from a big tour, haven't you? Supporting Ed Sheeran.
In Australia. That was incredible. It was the first time I've been out of Europe, so,
what was
that was amazing as well.
What was the moment was there a moment when you were sat somewhere thinking, do you know what, this is good? This is
Whilst
what
I was there?
Yeah.
It was when it was the second to last night of the tour in New Zealand, and I was just playing it and people started kind of singing along, and it was a couple of thousand people, so that was a bit weird considering I was a support, not Ed.
Has he found his phone again? I remember the last news story we did, Ed
got
Sheeran
about
had lost
10,
his phone and the whole album was on the phone or something mad.
I think he probably made a big deal of it. He probably just worried, but he's definitely got a phone, so he's all right, it's been found.
Good. Now you're going to play live for us in a few minutes' time. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play my new single, Panic Chord. So.
Which is called?
Panic Chord.
Very good. We look forward to that.
Thank you very much. The new single, Panic Chord, is out now, and as you were just telling us, you will perform it for us here in a few minutes' time.